Welcome, everybody. I really missed you today. I got an honored guest with me today, good friend, almost like family, honestly. And so I privileged and honored to introduce to you Eric Green, who's just amazing, phenomenal, just one of the most creative people that I've known and met. And once we get started with our conversation and talking, you'll see exactly what I mean. Well, hey, Eric.
How are you?
I'm great. And you?
Okay, I'm hanging in there.
You've got to tell us about all of your hobbies and your fun activities that you participate in and that you've always done, in your creative setting.
Okay, well, one of the things that I really like known for, as one of my hobbies, is I'm a dancer.
Okay.
And I've been dancing since 1977.
Okay.
Like professionally. And I've been dancing, doing shows and commercials and stuff like that. I even did I traveled a few places. I've been to Taiwan. I've been to different places doing different things.
Okay.
I have a few groups that I used to dance with as well. They're street performers. One of them is called New York City Flow Committee.
Okay.
My son has a group called R.E.A.L. You already know.
Okay.
They're awesome. You can always see them on 50th and 5th, 34th Street, West 4th Street. Everybody that's in New York City had to see these guys before.
I know they have. So that means that it runs in the family and that one of your hobbies, of course, deep family man, helping to branch your son out so he knows the feel and experience music and the sound and dance.
That's right.
So you always took time out, with your kids, and that means something. Right. Because a lot of times men are so busy that women do all the nurturing and stuff like that. I mean, they'll take the minute to go to the ballpark and things like that. But I mean, as far as the fun stuff and dancing and things like that. So that's great.
I think that my son really gravitated to it at a young age because I used to take him with me all the time when I was street performing.
Okay.
And I remember his funniest thing that he was in a carriage, and I had a drummer called R.E.A.L. He was one of the drummers that made the record Tramp, never closed this and hat.
Okay.
My son was watching the show, and one of my friends said, "Yo, you look at the back, get your son." He was shaking the carriage, and he stood up, and he was like, "Let him out." The people that was watching the show, they was like, let him out. Let's see what he's going to do." And I let him out, and he came straight to the front, he started dancing.
And the fact that, everybody experienced it and everybody loved it, too, was, just something phenomenal, just deep. So that's just great.
It's a hobby. It's what I do. It's one of the things I do. I have a few other hobbies as well. That I actually when I was young, I used to draw, too.
Okay.
But I never really took it that serious. I was told that I wasn't going to be able to read past the 5th grade level. And because of that, my mom always instilled in me that, because I went to see a doctor.
Okay.
And he diagnosed me as there's a part of my brain that doesn't function in certain areas as far as school would be concerned, education-wise. What they say, usually people like that are artistic. I don't think it was really true because I can read a lot more better than I did then. And what they said, and they said, "We'll probably be able to read past the 5th grade level." So when my mom started marching me, I got better at the dancing. Okay. And then the art, stuff like that, she kept pushing me to do that. And I kind of dropped the art for years, and then I picked it up recently.
But why was that? Why did you drop it? Was it too busy?
Too busy. Traveling with the dancing, going overseas, doing shows in Hamptons. I did a fun Jimmy Rock commercial. I did bringing those little fun Broadway play with a few guys I know. I did Monkey J. Fox, The Highway, Last House in Heaven with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I did a few things. Okay. So at that time I was busy doing that and then going to school. Right. And going to school and doing all those things, I didn't really find time for that anymore. Because I think my real love was the dancing. Okay. And then as I got into a position where I needed to expand and become a little bit better at other things, I started picking up the pencil with my first drawing. And I became better at that and then better and better. I think patient preparation, persistence is the key.
And then when you say art, what kind of art are you talking about? Because
I started out drawing
Okay.
And then got going. Then I started drawing cartoon characters. And then that got going. Okay. And then I started getting books, and I started drawing this book that I wrote called Drawing with the Lights on the Rain. Okay. We're talking about switching hypnosphere. Okay. most artists would have it, and it's like escaping time. As an artist, when you're drawing, you tend to escape time. Time seems to go by faster. And it's because you switch to the right side of the hemisphere while drawing. Okay. This is the artistic side of me that I have. Okay. That I didn't realize I had. And when I dance, I do the same thing. I didn't realize it. People say, well, you're really, really good. You're really, really good. Like, you're really, really good. And I didn't know what they were saying. I said, okay, I'm going to dance. Okay, fine. But I had the artistic skills to do something great. There were a lot of other guys that would dance with me. And I didn't recognize.
And you have the confidence.
Right.
And that means, too, the love and the confidence. You know, because a lot of people are so shy. They're afraid to show, actually.
I've never been shy.
I know.
I'm not shy right now.
No, I know that's right. And this is why people gravitate towards you. Right. And they love that ability. They love people that can make them feel good about you and also about themselves. And then they figure, hey, I can do it too.
That's right.
I love art.
That's right.
So tell me, do you take time to do some sculpturing or painting? Or?
Well, as I had met someone and they had taught me how to paint.
Okay.
Because painting is a different. I'm a photorealism artist now.
Okay.
I took it to the highest level I could find.
Okay.
Because I think patient preparation, persistence was the key.
Okay.
And as time went on, I became more in tune with what I was doing. Mm-hmm. And not only the fact that what I was doing, you get bored doing the same things, you try other things.
Right.
So when I got to that level where I decided to read books about art and study the human anatomy and stuff like that.
Okay.
And it just took me to a whole nother level. And I started really like channeling on that.
Okay.
That field of photorealism. Okay. And then I met this other guy, and he taught me how to paint.
Okay.
Because that's the medium,
right?
It's fun. At first, it's a different medium. Mm-hmm. So at first, I was a little afraid of it.
If like you put all this paint and all this stuff.
And then the challenge hit me. He said, okay, let's go. Because I've always been optimistic. I've never been like the type of person that...
Not pessimistic about nothing, right?
No.
Yeah. Me either. Right. Just energy.
Right.
You got that energy.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
What sign is that?
Pisces.
All right. You right in flow now. This is your season.
Yes.
Okay.
I just had a birthday. Yeah.
All right. No, beautiful. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. So that's that Pisces nature, in the water, up and down in the water.
That's right. Going both ways.
Swim, and water never stops.
That's
always
right.
flowing.
That's right.
So that's a good thing. So I know that painting is deep. And what type of paint do you like to use? That have all the different kinds,
Well, lately I've been drawing things that have meaning. Painting things that have meaning and drawing things that have meaning. It's like I'm at a point now where I think that people say that I'm really, really good. I say I'm learning.
Okay.
Because I think that as long as I'm learning, I continue to learn.
Okay.
And I don't want to be arrogant nor cocky because then you stop the hunger, the fade, the thirst, or you think you arrived. I don't want to think I arrived. Basically.
Right. So you always want to work towards getting there and growing.
Right, keep growing.
I understand that. That's a passion.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So no, that's good.
So I touched in different fields. Martin Brown said, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. So I started reading books of art. Okay. Then it was funny. I went to the library and I seen this book and it was about crocheting.
Okay.
So I pulled the book.
Now that is so creative. Right.
So,
you see a lot of women. It's something that's fading out though, but that knitting and crocheting, but it's always
it's actually something big right now. If you go on YouTube, you see a lot of people doing it. It's like something that's really, really big right now. And I didn't never give that no thought. That wasn't the reason why I did it. It's just the artistic side of me that said, try something different. I'm always willing to try something.
And it's working with your hands.
Right. And it has to do with my hands.
Right.
Anything has to do with my hands and my feet, I'm all in for it.
Okay.
And I did it. And I went to the library and I pulled out the book and I seen the book and I was like, wow, this is different. Why I have this book in my hand, but I didn't know why I had it in my hand, but I just knew this is something different. So you know what, I'm gonna learn this. So anything that you learn, you try to learn the language first. So I learned to read the how to crochet first.
Okay.
And then from there I taught myself how to crochet. And it took some time. It was about patient preparation, persistence. I think that's the key to life.
Yeah.
So eventually I had learned how to do that, and I just something I started doing.
Yeah, but it's very time consuming.
Right,
Say, for example, what do? Do you create a vision of what you want to make, of socks or scarf or sweater? You know how most people, they look around and they say, well, gee, I don't want to go to the store.
Right.
I don't want to spend this kind of money when I can go get this yarn and plus make it personal, give it a personal touch. The kind of colors that I really like, not something that I got to look around for. It's just the way I want it. I design it this way. But then when you sit there and do it, doesn't your mind, our minds are always constantly moving and self-motivated and always so we say one thing and then we wind up in the end changing it to something else because of our wishy-washy ways. You know what I mean?
Well, as an artist, you switch changeable.
Yeah.
Still you remain, you try to be the same person and do the same, be artistic, but in a gentle way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a prime example of what I mean.
Okay.
I seen this picture of a hoodie, a hoodie scarf. So I started out with this hoodie scarf. And the next thing I know, I was like, okay, what can I do with this when I got to a certain level? So I turned it into a collar scarf.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I've never seen anybody with a collar scarf before. I rarely see people with hoodie scarves.
Right.
I said collar scarf. Then I put the designs inside the collar scarf.
Okay.
I was like, all right, this is awesome. And then I said, okay, I got to make a hat to go with it. So I said, okay, what's the fashion that people wearing today? And I put the hat with the ball on top of it.
Okay.
That's the first one. And then it's a thick hat.
Okay, so right now, it's this cold
weather.
Cold weather that we've been experiencing, which I've been hibernating, being in.
And then people started liking, like my family members and people that seen it, like, yo, I want one. Could you make me one? That's when I realized, like, okay, this is something good.
Okay.
And it's amazing, like, a lot of people like my style.
Yeah.
Because
you're so creative. Nobody's got it. Yeah. People usually tend to like things that when they walking down the street, not everybody have it on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Course,
I just enjoy being an artist.
But in the end, if it becomes like a Levi or, a thing, that's good too.
Right.
It's all good too.
I mean, it's all about moving forward. Making things happen. You got these type of people on the planet, watch, see, and do. I'm definitely a doer.
Yeah. Which is excellent, and that's what we're all about doing.
Right.
No doubt about that. No. So in this creativeness, and we done the painting, we done the crocheting, the deep passion. I know the dancing, you started from just little guy, just loving to jump around.
Right.
And obviously, you also love music.
Right.
So that you could have something to dance to.
Right.
So rap was something that was right in our era. We actually lived and grew up with that. But, you also are very interested in jazz and different scopes and different levels of music too as well.
Right. I mean, I'm a well-rounded artist, so I'm definitely involved in anything that's creativity. Like even this is a form of art what we're doing right now.
Absolutely.
I think that a lot of people look at it like, they look at things like, oh well, that's easy until you try it. And me, I'm the type of person, I like trying things. I believe trying is a failure. I like to do.
Right.
So I think that a lot of people they take things on face value and they look at it for what they want it to be opposed to what it really is.
Right.
And I always tell people, if you can see it, then you can do it.
That's right.
That's important to understand. As an artist, that was something for me important to understand. And I'm pretty sure I have more things I'm going to learn because I'm hungry in those areas to learn more.
Okay.
I think the world is broad and you should think that way.
Right.
I think you should be able to be switch changeable. You should be flexible like a vine on a tree. Sway but don't break.
Absolutely.
That's very important.
Yeah.
And as a brother, and as a man,
right.
I think that it's our job to teach.
Of course.
To give back, to always give back. And if you're not giving back, then you
have children to teach, grandchildren to teach.
Not just them. It's people.
But the world at large.
First you save yourself, then you save your family, and then you give to the world. Because
absolutely.
I think the talents is not mine to keep.
Right.
I think they were given to me by God to share.
Right.
So that's what's important. That's the reason why when you asked me to do this, I was willing to say, okay, let's do it.
And I'm so humble.
Because that's important.
And I'm so grateful for that.
And if I could give someone else, my age or someone younger than me, and anyone else, a chance to say, you know, I could do this, I could do anything I want to do, because there's nothing that you can't do. Like I said, if it's in the book, you can do it. And if you can think of it, then it can be done.
Absolutely.
All you have to do is put it in effect.
I believe that.
Yeah. And I think it's about patience.
Now that's a spiritual level. Now you're talking spiritual.
I'm very spiritual.
No, I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yes, I am. I'm very spiritual.
Yeah.
I think you need those three things. You need the spirit, you need the mental, and you need the physical. That's very important.
That's it.
So I also work out and I train people with that. I'm just universal with a lot of things.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing a lot of things.
So then that's another hobby, working out and running. What do you do? I know you are awesome.
I think you taste what
I know you awesome in that kitchen, which is just, you know, that is a wonderful.
Thank you.
Just something wonderful, especially for your wife. Sometimes she don't want to always do the cooking, but to have her, you know, a significant other, her husband, be able to come in there and make cheesecake and bake and do so forth, and make her day easy after working. That you don't like just look at her to do everything. That, you know what I mean? You don't mind. You're a little man, you know.
Me and my son, I tell him, come on, you know, we got things to do.
Yeah.
And my wife loves it. I help her with everything.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Cooking, that's important.
Yeah.
I think, and one of the things that I did when I had seen my son of age old enough to get involved, I said to him, I'm gonna teach him how to bake cookies. Yeah. And then baking cookies, I told him how to make a cheesecake.
Yeah.
And I think that if you could teach them those, because these are things that they like, sweet. So they get to understand that life can be sweet.
Yeah.
But your steps that you have to take in order to live this life the way you're supposed to be. A normal life, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, moving towards success.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be hills you gotta go up and down.
Absolutely.
You're on a roller coaster ride.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And it's important for him to realize that. And I use baking to do that.
Yeah.
And I think it came across to him real good. He understood that you have to add things into this cake that you wouldn't even realize is inside the cake.
Right.
Like, and he said to me, "Yo, Daddy, why did you put the lemon juice in there? That's going to make the cake sour." I said, "No, it's going to make it citrus. It's going to take out certain things that in the cake to make it the way it's supposed to be."
Yeah.
And he understood immediately, like, okay, I understand now, you know, because I think that it's important for me to teach them that. I think that's really important. Because it teaches him the values of life at the same time.
And also teaches him that when the time comes, the independence of knowing how to fix a meal, to help out. When your wife has to go in the hospital, when you have the other kids, you know, because, you know, all of this junk food, McDonald's and all these crazy things, it's good once in a while when you're out entertaining. But you want them to have good stuff that they grow up on. Vegetable, good, you know, thing. Not run to the candy store and clog up their teeth and mess their teeth up and things like that. So, no, that's wonderful. And then, and it's also relaxing for you.
Definitely.
It's like breathing.
Definitely.
It makes you so comfortable with
it. It's escape.
Yeah.
It's another form of art.
Okay.
It's another transition. It's another way of me moving in a light that I understand, you know, as an artist. It took me a long time to realize that.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Let's take that to another level. When you bake, do you ever also sometimes make the little designs or things like that? You do?
Yeah. He was asking me, I was doing cookies with him, I think it was last week. He asked me, he said, "Yo, Dad, why do you take the spoon and you chop inside it and then you move it around?" I said, "Because I'm actually helping it so it can bake easier. At the same time, it's a little design, you know, make it look good." And then we take the hors d'oeuvres you put on top of it, on the cookie, and you know, like we made the cookies with the peanuts in it. He can't eat peanuts. But we made some with peanuts for my daughter and my wife and me. And we made the other ones for him. And with the chocolate, we put the chocolate stuff on it. It's about different things.
Different tastes for different people. Everybody likes different things. You know, especially in a family. You know, my brothers, they like certain things. Me and my sister, we like certain things. Some things we all love.
Right.
And so usually, at our table for a dinner,
right.
Certain days it would be, you know that my mom focused on, that one that was good, or that one's birthday, and that one's birthday party, the things that they really liked, and then my birthday, the things that I really liked, things like that. And that's what family does, and it really feels good, and it's an old-fashioned way for everybody to get around the table so you can discuss. Because now, these days, with these kids wanting to be on a computer all the time, it's just really making it so complicated to be parenting. Because they want to learn everything. Like you was phasing in the library, that's going to be something phased out soon.
That's right.
Because these kids, their technology is such a greatness even with their phones. They feel no need to go to the library. They put the book on their phone and get the book and stuff like that. And well, here's the problem: they're not walking, so they're not getting no exercise. They're not.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And at some point, moms and dad got to put their foot down and say, "Let's get outside."
That's what me and you was talking about.
Yeah,
I think I was telling my wife. I said, "You know what I want to do? I want to start a baby blanket program."
Okay.
And what I want to do is I want to help kids, because I teach the crochet too. So I teach all the classes: the dance class, I teach the art class, I teach. That's my hobby.
And so
when I get a chance, I want to be able to take these kids and show them where I live at, that, is more to life, because all the things that we used to do when we was coming up, they don't do. We used to build go-karts, we used to make our own bikes, we would put things together. They don't do that. And it's like,
But they look at, like, for what they
So when they see art and stuff like that, they're attracted to that.
Yeah. And they also might look it up, Google it, and see what it's about. Oh, I'm going to Google it. Look at it and see that it has something to do with actually having to put themselves into it, and then they don't do it. Next, back to the game, or back to the...
Right.
I just think that the obesity is going to be something that's going to be incredibly high. I mean, that's going to be something that is going to be over the top. But these kids don't run, they don't even want to walk. I see the little boys that could walk, waiting and getting on a bus, and not, I'm not talking about people that are sick or maybe have a problem that needs supervision or something. I'm just talking about in general.
Right.
Healthy as can be.
What I wanted to do, I was telling my wife, I said, what I want to do is in the summertime, I want to take the kids where I live at, and I want to get some of my son's friends, and I want to bring them downstairs in front of the building, and I want to teach them dance moves. I actually want to teach. I have I have this yoga thing that I'm learning now.
Okay.
So I wanted to teach that.
Yoga is very relaxing.
I want to teach them that.
Okay.
And I actually want to teach the kids the art. Okay. I want to do these things because I think that they need to have more things to do in life. Like, we used to have senses. We used to have so many things. They don't have that no more. And then, and if you realize, if a lot of people look at it for what it is, these phones that they have, they're good, but they're not. They should be
ding, 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 ding. Yep, and that's another thing, the beep and the ding, ding, ding. Yeah. And
so I think that is that my phone? Oh, what?
Yeah. Well, the interruptions and
that's the problem.
It takes the people to call in.
Sorry.
They want to call and they want to ask more questions, but we're sticking right to the script today of just your personal hobbies and just the fun things that you like to do, and your creative line and that scope, that kaleidoscope is just
I
up to the sky.
I can't wait to see what the outcome of the end of it's going to be, because I know there's more coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking for more. I'm definitely looking to do more. I love being creative.
Yep. So I can imagine the book, coming in the future. I could see
hopefully,
I could see the photography. I could see maybe the mainstream, maybe even a movie out of all of these things.
I'm thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking
you gotta, because that would be the next step.
Right.
You already,
with the dancing, I was thinking about doing that. I actually was speaking to you, I think it's speaking about the triple threat.
Yeah.
This is crochet, dancing, in the art.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is I actually want to promote that. And I want to get a studio, a place where I can promote all three of those elements. And I have a friend that he know about unspoken words. You even spoke about it too. You have a friend.
That spoken word is powerful.
Right.
People are starting to listen to that, and that, if you notice, fundraisers or big events, you always have 2 or 3 people to speak some spoken words about either the harsh realities of the topic or the subject that's going on, or the goodness and greatness of the excellent happiness that's a joy that's in the air.
Right.
Both of them bring tears.
Right.
You know. So it's just a matter of, you know, the climax that we can fill and put together. Well, Eric, it's been great. You know that you're going to have to be coming back, and we're going to have to come back and really touch some things, show the art, show the work, show the stuff, and have some great performance. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. And I missed you guys. I want to thank you all for, you know, staying in touch with us, because we love you, and we love to bring real, true stories and excellent things to talk about, you know, to the surface and to the world. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was.
B.E.A.T